What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here. Today bringing some more Yu-Gi-Oh openings, and today we're going back in time. Not like super in time, because this is obviously just a reprint. The original ones have the original logo, if I remember correctly. Now, a while back, I actually bought a first edition box that I was going to open on the channel, but I got it for a really good price before the price jumped up. And now it's kind of a collector's thing, and I don't want to open it. But fear not, because we're going to get our, our desire to get into Pharaoh's Servant by opening this reprint unlimited version. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Ooh! We've gone too far now. We've gone too far. I actually ended up buying this off a troll into it. I believe it was fairly cheap. It was like, I think it was like 200 bucks, which is sounds like it's a lot, but it's actually pretty decent for a box like this. Although I feel like a lot of the stuff may not be as playable nowadays. I don't really know. To those who are active with the Yu-Gi-Oh meta, let me know in the comment section below how useful these cards are. But obviously, the hit that we want to go for today is going to be Jinzo, the Secret Rare Jinzo. Buster Blader is a card that I grew up with as a kid. And honestly, if I can get Buster Blader out of this, I'm going to be pretty much set. So this video isn't like 3 years long. Go ahead and toss this out of here. So this video isn't 3 years long. We're going to split this into 2 parts. Part 2 should be uploaded tomorrow. But again, if you guys like seeing these older pack openings, even if they are reprints, hit that thumbs up and I'll try to get my hands on more boxes. I'm thinking Invasion of Chaos is something I want to try. So we can go for that Chaos Emperor Dragon. But again, you guys let me know. If you guys want to see that, hit that thumbs up right now. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the very first pack. I believe the way this works is you get like, what, 2 ultra rares, 2 super rares. Is that how it breaks down? I don't really know. I've actually never opened a full box before, so I have no idea what to expect inside these. Let's go ahead and happen right now. Get right into the good stuff and jump in. Ooh! Ooh! Ah, the smell of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This is just pure nostalgia right here. So here we go. First one is Twin-Headed Dragon, Invitation to a Dark Sleep, Mystic Probe. The first hit is appropriate, and I believe yeah, there's nothing behind or in front. I think it's just 1 rare per pack, which means you could either get 1 rare, 1 super rare, 1 ultra rare, or I guess 1 secret rare. I don't really know. You might be able to get both. We'll see as we go through the packs. But we'll go ahead and figure that out as we go. Like I said, I've never opened a full older booster box, even as a reprint, so I don't really know what to expect. Did I get the right? Let me go ahead and, yeah, there we go. Make sure I get the right cards out of the right stack. There we go. Next one, Pharaoh's Servant. Now, in the comment section below, something I want to ask you guys, to the people who've been playing the game forever. What is your favorite old box? That's so hard to open. Old box. For me, I gotta say, Pharaoh's Servant. I don't know what it was. Pharaoh's Servant to me was just something about it I really enjoyed when I was a kid. And I don't know if it's just because I was such a fan of Buster Blader's card or Jinzo, but for me it's definitely Pharaoh's Servant. I liked Legend of Blue Eyes, but for the wrong reason. Only reason why I like Legend of Blue Eyes so much is because it's got my favorite monster of all time, which is Blue Eyes White Dragon. And of course it has Exodia in there as well. Ground Collapse, which means, yeah, this is just gonna be a regular rare. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what your favorite set is, and let's see where you guys mostly stand for this. Go ahead, and these conditions are actually kind of bad. Hold on, look at these conditions. This is pretty bad. How does that even happen? How does that even happen? Whatever. So it looks like if I do end up pulling anything nice out of these, I'm probably not going to grade it. Not that it really matters. For Yu-Gi-Oh, grading first edition cards is what you essentially want to go for. If you get the unlimited copies, depending on what it is, the price can be kind of nasty, but for the most part, it really isn't. I believe a first edition, not first edition, a unlimited Jinzo, which I think is the most expensive card in the set, is only like 100 bucks. I mean, which is a lot, but it's also not a lot compared to the first edition cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh world. You guys already know, I say this every single video. At this point, you guys are gonna get tired of it. In Yu-Gi-Oh, as opposed to Pokemon, only cards that matter as far as collector value are the first edition cards. And the other problem is everything gets reprinted so much. Look at these conditions. What is this? Everything in Yu-Gi-Oh gets reprinted so much. Michizuri, still nothing. Everything in Yu-Gi-Oh gets reprinted so much that by the time, oh wait, this is not a reprint. It says Magic. Wait, what? Hold on, time out, huh? Wait, did it get the new logo? I didn't know that. I thought this is one of those reprint boxes that came out recently because they exist, but it says Magic card at the top, so this is clearly old. Okay, that's kind of dope. Did not know that. Did we go through any other Magic cards before I got to that? Or was it? We did, Ground Collapse. It's Magic card too. Okay, that's kind of dope. So we actually are opening a box that's like, what, 15 years old? That's kind of wild and nutty. Okay, so there is some rare value behind these, but again, you can't really tell that much. I feel like if you pull a Jinzo out of the reprint packs that came out recently, as opposed to the original ones, even in the limited version, they don't, you can't really tell much of a difference. So wait a minute. Because I'm looking at my box over... Actually, hold on. My box has the original, the new logo as well. So I guess this is probably when Konami switched to a logo. Huh. Wow. You learn something new every day. Okay. This opening just got that more exciting. So we're literally opening up like history right here. Okay. Ladder intervention, steel ogre grotto. That means every single pack will have one rare. There's not going to be any like double ups. So can we get something nice? Oops. Buster Blader! Yes! My favorite card! My favorite card from my childhood. Where's my sleeve? There it is. Look at that. I'm so excited about this. You have no idea. Buster Blader, like I said, he has a very special place in my heart from my childhood. So the fact that I pulled that as one of the ultra rares has me really hyped. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Again, if you guys like seeing these vintagey packs, hit that thumbs up right now. And if there's enough interaction, I will try to get another box at some point in the near future. Not necessarily for Pharaoh Servant, unless you guys really want that. But yeah, let me know. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going through this. Oops, went too fast. It's just a nobleman of extermination. And then here's the rest of it. Yada, yada, yada. And we're done here. Wing Weaver. Dude, I remember I used to have friends that would always run Wing Weaver, and it made no sense. It was like, why? Because it's like, it's vanilla, no special effects, 2750 attack, which is decent, but like you needed 2 tributes for it. So it's like, why run that? But then again, back in the day, you didn't have all these crazy metas. Look, not to be one of those guys, but original Yu-Gi-Oh from way back in the day was the best. Like, you never had to worry about these crazy like pendulum metas and all these links and stuff like that. It was just a lot more simple and more fun. I feel like there's just too much going on. And honestly, and a lot of you guys might disagree with me on this, I'm not even a big fan of syncs. If you guys know, I mentioned before, my experience with synchro monsters first was in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Wow, Sky Scouts, when he was originally called Harpy's brother. Yeah, so my original experience with Light Force Sword with synchro monsters was actually in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And I thought I was gonna like it. I didn't really get into it. I don't know what it was. It's basically just like a easier way to achieve fusion by sync summoning, but something about it I just didn't really enjoy as much. I don't know what it was. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys love it, but I feel like post-sync Yu-Gi-Oh! To me just super fell off, which is the reason why I loved dueling so much initially, because it was still like, it captured like the original essence of what Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be. All right, let's keep going. What else we got in here? Oh, gotta make sure I don't go too fast, because I want to Hayabusa Knight. I want to make sure I capture whatever hollow I come across if I get more, which I obviously will, because I believe the way it breaks down is you get 2 ultra rares, like 4 super rares, something like that, and then the rest are just regular rares. The rates on booster boxes are a lot different than they are in Pokemon. But to be fair though, Pokemon, well, back in the day, you just had hollows essentially. You didn't have like the equivalent of super rares in Pokemon. So if you get a hollow, you get a hollow, but in here you have different levels of hollow, which was something that made Yu-Gi-Oh! So much more different. All right, let's keep going. Do we get something nice in this one? Fire! Wait, no. Next one. Dust Tornado! It's actually a card I used to use as well. Fun fact, I used to use this card completely wrong. Because like, it doesn't actually negate the activation of a magical trap card, it just activates it, like it just destroys it. So if you use Dust Tornado, obviously you have a chance to actually counter it, and not counter, but activate the spell or trap card that your opponent is using or activating, and you can still get the effect off. But as a kid, like something that made Yu-Gi-Oh! Confusing when I was like a child is the rules. I mean, how the card was written didn't fully explain stuff, because think about it. As a kid, you read this, it says, destroy one magic or trap card on your opponent's side of the field. You can set 1 magic trap card from your hand. This card can be activated as a quick play magic card. You read that, you think, oh, you destroyed. That stops it. But no, the way Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are written, it's like, if it says destroy, it means you can still activate. So if I try to destroy something, like let's say, for example, you activated Raigeki, and I activate Dust Tornado, it doesn't stop the activation of it. It will destroy it, but the effect is already active. That was actually really confusing for me as a kid. And it's funny because I always use that card completely wrong. All right, let's get into the next one. Solomon's Law Book, Deep Sea Warrior. Obviously, I know a lot more now about the game than I did as a kid, but can you blame me, man? And Shift. I feel like the rest of these packs are probably going to be more, Insect Barrier. I used to use the combination of, what was it? Was it Parasite with Insect Barrier and then Gravity Bind? Is that what it was? Was it Gravity Bind? No, Gravity Bind means you can't use level 4 or higher monster. I forgot what it was. I used some kind of combination of Insect Barrier where basically you turn your entire opponent's field into insects and then you activate this so they can't actually attack. Back in the day, that was kind of good. Obviously now it's probably a lot easier to stop that. There's many spell and trap cards you can use now to stop that. But you were limited back in the day of everything you had because the game was still very, very new. All right, let's go for that Jinzo though. Can I get a Jinzo as well? Hopefully. Slowly. What we got? What we got? Shallow Grave, magic card. Gust, Insect Barrier again, Spike Bot, and the Eye of Truth. Yo, this is so cool. This is now I kind of want to open that first edition box that's just been sitting there, but I also don't because it's, again, I feel like it's just a nice little collector value. I'm weird, man. I'll buy booster boxes for both Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh sometimes and just not want to open them because like I just feel like it just feels so nostalgic to look in the corner of my office and just see those cards just sitting there. All right, Sword Hunter, Ground Collapse, also a pretty decent card back in the day. Steel Ogre Grotto, Force Requisition, just a regular rare, Spike Bot, Regulation of Tribe, Skull Mariner, and finally Cold Wave. Isn't the Cold Wave actually useful? This card can be activated at the start of main phase 1 until your next turn. Either you nor your opponent can play or set any magic or trap cards. Yeah, Cold Wave is actually pretty decent. Or is there an equivalent that's better to Cold Wave nowadays? Let me know in the comment section below. But I feel like Cold Wave is something that sounds pretty decent. All right, final pack. Pharaoh Servant. Let's go for that Jinzo now. Now that I got the Buster Blader, let's go for... Dude, that'll be a dream box, honestly. If I get Jinzo in here as well on top of the Buster Blader, which is what I wanted the most, that will be dope. All right, here we go. Doku Royaba, Dark Bat, Insect Imitation, Gift of the Mystical Elf, and Magical Hats, another super rare. I'll take it. I will take it. Put that to the side. Skull Mariner, Cold Wave, Gamble, and then that's it. I actually pulled, I bought a couple of packs a couple of months ago now, actually, and I pulled a first edition set of Magical Hats that I actually ended up getting graded, and it came back as a PSA 10. There was no real reason to grade it because, again, certain cards in Yu-Gi-Oh are not worth grading, but I just kind of, as a collector, I was like, well, it's first edition, it's Pharaoh Servant, and it's a holo, might as well get it graded. Someone out there might like it if I ever decide to sell it, but it's in my collection over there. But I feel like if I had a first edition Buster Blader as a PSA 10, that's definitely one you can probably sell a lot easier because, again, the way I feel about this card, someone out there might as well. So yeah. Anyway, so here's basically the hits of the first side of the box. We have Magical Hats, Dust Tornado, and Buster Blader. I think that's a solid win. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed today's opening, hit that thumbs up. Come back tomorrow. We're going to do part 2 of the box and get into the second half of these packs. And hopefully, walk away with the Jinzo. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Rhymestyle. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.